Hello, today I'm going to be changing out the fuel lines. This is on a 2000 Honda Civic. And I can show you the lines. I already started to taking out the feed line. You see this is the return and the feed line ran through here, and I started already to take it off in pieces. It's right here. This is it. I already started like taking it out, and you can see how rusted this other line is too. Like a year ago, I replaced my brake lines. Here they are. That's my brake lines, and now my fuel line blew and it was leaking, so I'm still gonna start replacing them. And the two fuel lines, here's your fuel filter. Here's one right here. This is the one we gotta take off. And one is right here in the bottom. It goes like down, goes underneath the cars, and you do not have to lower the tank. You remove the seat. This is the rear seat. There's a rear seat. It just holds by like clamps. You just pull it up, and there's one bolt in the back you gotta unscrew, and the whole thing pops out. Then you're gonna have this cover. You gotta remove these little screws, and it's right here. Here's the two lines that run from the front of the engine, and so we're replacing these two lines. And here are the two lines I bought on eBay. Same thing as with the quick connect and the screw into your fuel filter. And here's the other line. I removed the stock air intake for now, so it can be easier to get to the lines. I'll be using a 14-inch flare wrench to remove that nut right there. Alright, so I managed to unscrew that line, but I cut it right here. Took some pliers or cutters, and I cut the line right here, and I was able to take the piece out. And here's that piece that I took out from the fuel filter right here. And I just cut it so I can remove it. And now I'm going to remove my old line. This is in the cab. This is the top of the tank right here. So yeah, you just click those, see these two yellow tabs? You just click that and pull the hose out, and it comes out right here. And this will go in the bottom of the tank. So I'm going to go under the car and pull it out. And here's the piece that I pulled out under the car. So that when this was on top of the tank, going all the way down under the car. And you do the same thing, just pull the green tab and disconnect it. And this is it. You will have a metal line here, so I already cut mine out and pulled it out. And now about to start. This is my new line, fuel line. And we can disconnect this too. It just unclips. Now I'm just gonna take this. This end will go to your fuel filter. I'm gonna take this and start feeding it through all the way underneath the car to the engine. Alright, so I made a connection right here. This is the stainless steel hose. It just slides in, and you hear a click, and it's in there. So it runs under the car. You see it runs under the car. You gotta make it like nice so it won't get kinked anywhere. Under the car. And I brought it out somewhere from there, and I'm just gonna connect it right there. Look at that. And you get plenty of hose. Just gonna make everything nice. Alright, now see, this is the hose, goes from the tank, and I'm gonna start disconnecting this hose right here. I'm gonna start removing it. This is the rubber hose it's gonna be. They came in the kit. Sorry for the camera, I'm using my cell phone, it's under the car and it's hard. And this is it, the rust one right here. I'm gonna be removing it. So just take your cutters and just like cut it and start like cleaning this under the car out with this hose. And you can also remove this hose right here. There goes, there's the one we just did, and here's the other hose. I'm gonna start removing this one. Alright, so I removed the other hose right here. Just clamp, press it with your pliers, move the clamp, and I was able to, it was stuck so hard, so I used the screwdriver and help it pry it out, and it's finally off. And now I'm gonna start removing this one right here. Alright, so I connected the second line right here. Just slides in, goes under. And here it is, comes out of there. And here's the other line. And I'm just gonna fish it through to the front of the engine. And one more thing. Also, you're gonna have a plastic cover here. I forgot to mention it. You have to rip that plastic off. It'll be like a cover to cover this pipe. Rip it off, or like do it nicely. For me, since I'm in Ohio and there's so much salt, I'm gonna leave it off because it just ruins, just makes your pipes all rusty and stuff. So I'm just gonna leave it off and keep it all open. Alright, so here's the finished product. This is the rubber hose. I just connected here. I didn't run it to here. I didn't run it here. I just connected it here. And here's that stainless steel hose, is right there. It's all connected and goes underneath there. And I ran it a little bit different. I just ran everything right here. Everything runs on the side. I didn't go through this track because it'll be too difficult to put everything through the where it ran for original. So I just ran it through here. Everything goes there. I zip tied everything, make it a little cleaner look. Runs here, runs to the back. There's a fuel tank, goes up there, and everything connects here. There's this one and this one. It's all been tightened, and I'm ready to go test it out. And make sure, don't forget to put your airbags back. That's it. Also, make sure you check that nothing is leaking. Start the car and make sure your hands are not wet with fuel or anything. Touch everything, like where all the connection was. Check it. See right here, check if there's nothing's leaking, if your finger's all dry. And by the fuel pump, right in the bottom. Like right there, right in the bottom where we made a connection. Make sure you check that your whole fingers are dry. And that's it, and that's how easy it was.